7 Rich People Who Lost Everything. Number 7. Michael Jackson. The king of pop Michael Jackson is widely recognized as one of the most successful and influential musicians in history. However, his extravagant lifestyle led to Jackson taking on large debts, many of which he never repaid. Jackson's money problems worsened when he became involved in many expensive lawsuits, and the interest on his debts increased. At the time of his death in 2009, Jackson's estate was estimated to have a debt ranging from $400 million to $500 million. His estate has resolved financial issues, and Michael is the highest-earning deceased celebrity as of 2012. Number 6. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is one of Hollywood's biggest stars, with a net worth of $40 million in 2009. But he was also the biggest spender. He blew his $150 million fortune from 1996 to 2011. He also owed millions in back taxes to the IRS, with the IRS placing tax liens on several properties he owned that failed to pay, forcing him to sell more than $6 million in assets. Circumstances forced him to sell his personal belongings, including a prized comic book. Number 5. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the greatest boxers of all time, with an undefeated record of 50 wins and 0 losses. He earned over $1 billion from his fights and endorsements. And his nickname is given as Money. But there was also a habit of gambling huge sums of money on sports and other events, sometimes losing millions on a single bet. Floyd Mayweather owed the IRS $22.2 million due to his failure to pay taxes. He also had trouble paying his taxes due to a $22 million debt to the IRS in 2017. He came out of retirement again to pay off the debt. Number 4. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a retired boxer who earned more than $300 million in his legendary career. He experienced financial difficulties and had to pay off significant debts, including $38.4 million to government tax creditors and his ex-wife. During his career, he spent lavishly on prostitutes, mansions, and cars, and struggled with drug addiction, even serving jail time for cocaine use. However, he later found opportunities to earn money through acting in films, one-man shows, and writing a book. Tyson has expressed gratitude for still being alive in his 30s, and has expressed a desire to mature and spend the remainder of his life with his children. Number 3. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is a former NBA star who faced financial problems after retirement. In 2012, Dennis Rodman did face financial issues and was unable to pay $860,000 in child and spousal support. As a result, he filed for bankruptcy. He spent a lot on partying, gambling, and drinking. He also had legal problems for which he had to pay fines and fees, such as drunk driving and domestic violence. Recently, Rodman was accused of stealing a 400-pound amethyst crystal from a yoga studio, as well as $500 worth of clothing from brands like Lululemon. However, he denied the complaint and stated that he received the products as a gift. He mentioned that he was sick and broke and had no source of income. Number 2. Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger is a famous actress who suffered financially in the 1990s due to various bad decisions and legal troubles. After losing a lawsuit to Mainline Pictures for backing out of a movie called Boxing Helena, she declared bankruptcy in 1993 and had to sell the property. Mainline Pictures was ordered to pay $7.4 million in damages, which was more than her net worth at the time. She later appealed the verdict and settled with Mainline Pictures. Number 1. Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton is an R&B singer who filed for bankruptcy twice during her career due to health problems and bad contracts. In 1998, she had to file for bankruptcy because her recording contract was paying her poorly. Toni Braxton filed for bankruptcy again in 2010 after a heart condition forced her to cancel a series of shows in Las Vegas. She said she had no income and owed $50 million to various creditors, including the IRS, hotels, medical bills, and insurance companies. She later sold some of her assets, including her Grammys and other awards, to pay off her debts.